Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for
How entrenched the protectorate are here, we ought to consider a strategy. Crossing our fingers don't count.
just a good idea? It's the law.
Not a bad start, but we should consider calling down backup too. Many hands make for light, slaughter.
Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
The Order desperately want to regain control of the archive. We could offer to hand it to them later, after we process the data, in exchange for help now.
What about the Order? They've already got forces on Cloister, and they have every incentive to want to help take back the archive.
We're all in this together.
At a guess?
Prudence dictates
Auntie Cleo herself, or one of her underlings. But we need to go off-planet for that, to the undisputed claim, Cleo's flagship.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Void it. If we're going out, might as well be in a blaze of glory.
we reject individualism in all its many forms.
Preserve set progress. Sustain the system. Gray gone astray? Look a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul. The Consul provides, the system abides. Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Distracted? On the job? Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Prudence dictates we cherish
Vanguard making
Troublemaker approaching.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community.
I, too, would never question the paradigm.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Go for fortification. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the consul. The consul. System abides. Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Thoughts? Go now.
Yeah.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive
Enemy in vicinity.
Are the raw material for subjects to the most exalted vigilant. We must all fight the protectorate. We're all in this together.
Remember those rejected grapple craft materials that got shipped here? I sold them to a protectorate officer who was low on supplies. Said it was imitation grapple meat.
Stranded on a hostile planet, day 35. Brought to you.
Hoyt. Name's Hoyt, right? I've noted some right sophisticated interactions among the Crabbles lately. Intricate courtship rituals, coordinated group efforts, all about thermal transfer. When my unit was first stationed down here, I kept making excuses to sneak off and observe them. Product research, I said. Very hush-hush. Eventually gave my lieutenant a field promotion and ordered them all away. Been living off the land here like the Crabbles ever since. Their unfertilized roe actually makes for some good eating. Included some with this message. Eat up.
prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Individualism in all its many forms.
Unfriendly nearby.
I feel terrible. Everybody who ate the latest Crabble rations fell ill. Rumor is somebody died.
Got my lamps on an unfriendly.
Was it never eating Crabble again? Quick once over.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
No use rambling further.
I'm seeing unfriendly.
Mobilizing. Combatant scan.
Dropping smoke. Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
The system abides.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Fire movement. Enemy approximating an opportunity.
Losing enemy effectiveness. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Hopped up, fire. Ready to waste it. On your command. Take your cover. Let me know when you need a distraction.
refreshed?
Talk about a feat of industrial engineering. The skill alone. Stick close, Commander. Wouldn't want you wandering off and getting lost.
Caduceus, not detected. Entry kindly, yet firmly declined.
What was in those rations? Oh, will this gastric nightmare never cease? Oh. Just a moment. Forgive me. I found myself irregularly...
Oh, you poor man. I sincerely hope we don't have to shoot you.
I am the Archive's current operator. As such, I am the bearer of the, I still have trouble saying that. Like many others, the latest batch of Crabble rations disagreed with my constitution. I was compelled to find the If you have cleared our fortifications outside, I worry what has happened to our troops. I would pass the Caduceus on to you, in exchange for granting me safe passage. The Archive would then recognize you as its operator. By all rights, I should fight against you to my dying breath for the Protectorate, rather than concede the Caduceus. No. Capitulation, I can stomach. Collusion, I cannot. I refuse to assist you more. I would know. No, accept my offer or kill me, but I will not betray the Protectorate. Here, you are now operator of the Archive. Congratulations. Be warned, you may find it a temperamental machine. Some maintenance may be required. Is there a Protectorate curativist in the house? I feel rather...
Caduceus detected. Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Colonizing replacement. Greetings, sentient. Welcome to the Archive. I am ENIAC, the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister. I am not a person, thus I cannot become offended. My tone and demeanor are a carefully constructed complex emulation, a means to effectively convey information to sentient beings. My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement, to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure, to maximize the needs of our society above others, to attract the most consumers.
A little percussive maintenance might not be out of place here. I've got a wrench might do some good.
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts? Perusing contents. Anatomizing diversiform particulars. Concatenating an impressive accumulation of rift data. Similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope. To that information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities to those who wield it. But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony? Oversight. What is the aim of your query? The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year, 6 days ago. Though the amount you've provided to perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels... 25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour. Facetious employment of sarcasm. A determinably lesser form of humor detected. Ignoring. Presuming calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse. In order to improve calculatory processing of rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Anti's Choice operators. I am afraid that no is a mathematical certitude. Despite the Protectorate and Anti's Choice best, though must say I admire your drive. Some issues require the conspicuous application of force, such as a fraction. I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems. Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it, the Archive and I may melt down later. Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern. Inverting targeting protocols. There, any Protectorate still on the ground level is now being fired upon. Permissions within other areas of the Archive are locked, however. It is an archival area dedicated to safe upkeep of all data collected in Pursuit, the sum total of all our accumulated knowledge in punch card form, kept in a low temperature, low humidity environment to improve preservation. Well, to accurately ascribe an exact causal breakdown between premeditated sabotage, collateral harm, technical ineptitude, and some categorical overspill inevitably occurs. Attempts by non-order operators to reprogram my priorities have also led to issues. When active, the Archive generates an enormous amount of heat. Normally, it is dispersed by pumping water between the vast ocean below Cloister's exterior. I can process the rift data without its repair, but irreparable damage, yet, with thermal transfer presently idle, a contingent of Crabbles have made the area a nursery. Drastic changes to heating levels may endanger it. Who cares about a herd of pea-brained, ill-humored...
Potential allies in the Order would not like that.
Return later to discuss the remaining subsystem work. And soon, have a profitable day! In lieu of my transactional mindset, I've unsealed one of the display cases.
Those combatants appear to have been bested by the most efficient assassin of all. Exposure to the elements.
Hold fire! This one looks friendly. Or not protector. Watch yourself. You came from the outside. Does that mean we can finally escape? What? Oh, you must be another case of hypothermia. Extreme prolonged exposure to the... It's because the archive controls the surface lifts, which are the only way in or out. And once the Protectorate retook the machine... Now, for more than a month, we've all been trapped in these caves, Order and Antes alike. Scrounging for food, huddling for warmth, and desperately trying to stay alive. You're what? How? The odds of you successfully doing what our whole army could not is... Well, it's regardless. If we are to maximize your odds of success, you should at least let us share our intelligence with you. You'll want to speak with Provost Finch inside that building to the northeast. She has a better understanding of all the variables, though I would be absolutely ecstatic to offer you any information I have that would increase the odds of your success. May the universal equation's final tally see us all.
Is it strange that I miss being shot at? I mean, no, not really, but... I'd rather be shot with a full belly than starving with nothing else to think about.
Desperate times certainly make for strange
part of the universal equation that we die down here. It doesn't...
My scouts reported significant activity in the archive, followed by a mysterious figure emerging from it, which was obviously you. A notion that fills me with questions. So many, in fact, that I have precious little idea on where to start in the asking. I don't suppose you would care to enlighten me as a beginning to our discourse? You took the archive? On your own? That's quite a feat. Even after combining our forces, we've been unable to accomplish anything close to that. My name is Provost Finch, and I've been appointed as leader of this motley band. Correct. At first, we were antagonists, warring against each other and the Protectorate. But then the Protectorate locked the lifts and doors, trapping us all beneath the ice. With no escape or access to resupply, continuing to kill each other made scant sense. So, I reached out to their commander under a flag of truce and suggested a temporary alliance. We would pool our food, warmth, and resources while here, and could go back to killing each other if and when we make it to the surface again. Over a month, and we made peace about a week later. I held off a bit, needing to really take stock of the direness before making my offer. Hardly. It took days and days of getting more and more close-fisted with our resources before we decided to set terms. But it's a good thing we did. We'd all be dead otherwise. Unbeknownst to us simple combat shiffers, there was a master switch that managed the breakers, controlling power to the lifts and exterior. As they began to lose ground, the Protectorate garrisoned automechs, flipped the switch, retreated into the foundational buildings, and locked them from the inside. Of course, all we have to do is fight our way into the breaker room and turn the lift and door access back on. But we've lost dozens in that attempt. Now, we wait, having calculated that the odds of rescue being greater than our chances of successfully assaulting those defending automechs with ever-diminishing resources. Thank you, stranger. Perhaps it's just my desperation speaking, but since you somehow made it down...
If you're looking for snow or ice, I've got all you could ever want. My inventory of everything else is a little sparse. I get you.
Of course nobody's gonna see it.
Welcome to our misbegotten little camp. Pardon any blood or sick you might spot. Our janitorial tech... I'm the volunteer Sawbones here. Say, wandering type like you probably knows a bit about medicine. I hope. Oh, thank the law. I've always thought the same. Wait, let's focus on my patients. I'm on the lookout for a medicine sachet, but I can't leave the folk here. I ask if you had the know-how, because I need someone who can identify it proper. If it's anywhere, it's going to be over in the storage building. Some other Auntie's Choice folk took the place over, and they're about as keen on sharing as I am on... But I'm sure they're the only danger you'll face. Aside from the man-eating ursopods, bitter cold, precarious pits, and occasional landmines.
Of course nobody's gonna see it, that's not the point.
I can't feel
Just
it when
don't
I
feel like
touch
you...
Hello, and goodbye.
So, you
You
want me to
seem
take
like a
off your top
go-getter.
and lather you with
Nothing
cold
soon.
water? Have a profitable day.
Can't you see I'm on the clock here?
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. How about some cloud cover?
kidding? If you ain't cutthroat...
I don't care what you threaten me with. Not only am I smart for taking these supplies, but I'm following Auntie's laws. When scarcity...
Is the perfect time for aggressive capitalists. Buy cheap, hold long, and sell high, and you'll maximize your profits. Don't quote, I'm the one who taught you those damn laws, and I hardly imagine she meant to apply them when it is literally a matter of our life or death.
Whoa, who are you? How'd you get past the landmines?
There's rifts down the hall. Is that what you're asking about? We did see some upper-shelf pharmaceuticals on, the upper shelves. But I think the rifts have... We've been told to stay the hell away from those things, and that's exactly what...
Now, will there be anything else? Or can we finish our argument?
There's no need to be rude just because I discovered you're swindling. I caught this one hoarding supplies, despite agreeing that there'd be better profit to be had if we... Ever since the lifts locked down, this pile of sprat excrement has been sneaking off at night to move some of our shared inventory.
You're only mad you didn't think to do it first. The fact that I'm the most up-and-coming go-getter is what's getting you steamed. Admit it.
Why would I be? Once I cram your cold body into a vacuum tube, I'm taking all your stuff.
Of course! I'm doing what is smart and profitable under Auntie's laws, and I'll be damned if you two idiots will dissuade me. But I'm living up to Auntie's principles. We all know we should deeply gouge to create future earnings. Don't be bitter just because I'm the one who actually did it.
I guess you chose to swindle the wrong tube tech.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Well, thank you for your help. Or for letting me solve this. Honestly, I'm not sure who did the killing and who didn't. There's rifts down the hall. Is that what you're asking about? We've been told to...
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Thank you for your help.
Hope you get the medicine soon. Whenever I change a bandage, I end up spilling more blood. Something's wrong with it? Let me see. What in blazes is this? Even I know not to give this to my patients. Law only knows what it would do. Thanks for going on that wild sprat chase for me. Here's your pay. Rest assured. Thanks for the help. I'm staying here to keep watch on these sorts. Can't just leave them here alone.
Proceeding to attack.
Troublemaker approach.
Deploying discombobulator. Investigating hostile intentions. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Drop a smoke. I see an unfriendly
Stun weapon ready, Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Getting rusted there, Commander.
Caduceus detected. You are clear to enter thermal transfer. Be advised that an Anti's Choice field manager is present and unaccounted for.
Hostilities are afoot.
How about some cloud cover?
Combatant scan.
Protectorate engineers. Reckon they didn't repair much. Pump mechanism needs repair. Any tools lying around?
To attack.
Reading that manual told me everything I needed to know about regulation of the archive's temperature flow. Now my crabbles are adapting to the warm waters. Such a pity that the archive and the crabbles cannot coexist in the same ecosystem. But the crabbles need me. That babbling terminal can look after itself.
Mobilizing. Investigating hostile intentions. Dwarfificator is charged.
Don't mind me.
Toolkit. Should come in handy with repairs. Looks like it needs a fuse. A specific kind.
Ratchet adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Way to go.
Schermerhorn, my new neighbor, is an odd fella. Fancies himself a man of the wilderness. He took the control board for the Spiraton lift, so I know he's tech savvy. Just not survival savvy. Hopefully he appreciates the care packages I sent through the vacuum tube. He'd be long gone without them.
Saving the delegates from DeVries took You don't know that. They might still have a role to play if we're to close the rifts. May all our...
your scopes for combatant analysis.
Smoke break! Bet if I go unseen.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Thermal transfer is fully operational. Later, when I process your data, I will not melt down. Please proceed to cold storage to re-enable punch card retrieval.
Hostilities are afoot. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Drop the smoke!
Back and stand. Check Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Mobilizing.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Time to settle accounts. You are immaterial to advancing the plan.
Scoping out a hostile. Combatant scan. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Fact-checking the enemy's whereabouts. If you're not a threat.
Target analyzed.
How about some cloud cover?
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Go and see.
Standing by to stupefy. Investigating disturbance. Balancing the equation. Reacquiring target. Closing on a perceived threat. Honing in on possible hostile variable. Your possibilities are limited. About to be investigating hostile intentions. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Don't mind me. Smoke break!
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Torpificator at ready status.
Popping smoke!
What in the name of Auntie's anti-hallucinatory ammonia drops? Who are you? What are you doing here? Starving? Or freezing? Or maybe both? Honestly, it depends on the moment. But we've been trapped down here for more than a month. You? Just you? You realize we lost a lot of lives trying to take the Ascension Conduit Control Building. Huh. Point taken. Well, good luck to you then. I wish I had something to offer you, but we've run out of basically...
Thank you, dear.
There are vending machines on the undisputed claim that sell scarves, and hats, and pills that make you so warm you gotta take off your socks. But I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Plasma tolerances exceeded.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Combatant stand. Showing confusion. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Got my lamps on an unfriendly.
Hostilities are afoot.
Smoke break!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Proceeding to attack. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Security level.
Hostilities are afoot.
Got my lamps on an unfriendly.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Reducing enemy effectiveness. Combatant scan.
speak of a grand plan, of ordered complexity, where all things have a reason for existing, a purpose to fill. But what purpose is served by hundreds dying senselessly in the cold? The longer this interminable war drags on, the more convinced I become of the universe's dispassionate variability. We must reconcile with this reality, and if we cannot, then perhaps it is time we evolve a new philosophy altogether. It's certainly worth bringing up with the presiding bishop upon my return.